What's up, everyone? I'm Android, and today we're gonna analyze Absentpage and Fiction against SFOP and Mojo, Uncle Mojo, from Genesis. So it's gonna be Double Fox against another Double Fox team. So with no further ado, let's just get into the match.
And right now we have Fiction and Absentpage.
So we're starting out on Yoshi's.
Yeah. Through the later part of last.
So Fiction and Absentpage are Team Green, Uncle Mojo and SFOP, the red team.
Here. Oh, absolutely. They're kind of the upstart team of 2018.
Nice, good.
It's very interesting because they're both like.
Which is that up smash was overall good.
2018, and it's very interesting because they're both like kind of upstart players in 2018. The fact that they team together, they both kind
Nice,
of have
breaking up damage.
about melee, where they try to play very.
Usually it's a very small stage, so have to be careful with how you move around on the stage. But there's gonna be one of the more important part, like with the how to cover the ledge as a team. Okay, so we got Absentpage over here, Fiction here, SFOP, and Mojo. So Mojo, he's trying to get back since he's off stage. So he will most likely go to the ledge here, which makes it important for SFOP to cover these area specifically, right? But he should also be careful because he can't really move around too much here. Fiction here, trying to keep the pressure, trying to let them have like not that much space at all. See, he want to push them to the limit where he forced them to do something that either like if they start rolling or trying to jump above him, to keep them on the ledge and then get them back off stage, you know. So, and if they try to escape, if they're trying to get past Fiction, that's Absentpage job right here. So this is a tricky one, so we'll see how they do here. And this was the part that I was talking about earlier.
You know, make the game as it should.
So he's trying to pressure him. Fiction trying to pressure SFOP. He felt a little bit pressure. He didn't have anywhere to go. He started rolling. So this is the situation where Absentpage should have covered with an up smash. I mean. His boy Mojo got back, and short Fiction keeps the pressure. Even though he didn't punish him right now, this is where Absentpage should come and do an up smash. But the way it is right now, it might be a little bit rough. But he should have been aware or been there. But we'll see how.
They do like to very absolute when they talk about melee.
Yeah, exactly.
It just is so important to get those edge guarders down.
You can definitely see the differences when they're teaming
Good.
together.
So tell me,
Ooh, okay, there's another edge guard situation here. Okay, so we got the red fox over here. We got Mojo here, right? So he's up B, he does up B, and since Fiction here has the ledge, so what he will do is just keep being on the ledge for as long as he has to, force this fox to go anywhere from this angle or all the way up here. Since he can't get the ledge, he shouldn't be able to get the ledge. Sometimes you can go for it, because that's most common, that to try to go up here. Sometimes it could be good to sneak, but it's more like 10 out of 10 times you won't take the ledge, since they will grab the ledge and then roll, and you will just die instead. So it was right. So he went for this a little bit more tricky one, or like straightforward. And Absentpage here should have been able, he was gonna go for a back air, but it was a little bit off, and it's really important to get those 2 versus 1 edge guarding down. Well, edge guard overall, like even if you're alone, but when it's 2 versus 1, it's so much important to actually get those.
so tell me, do you you know anything about SFOP? SFOP?
SFOP,
Nice.
I do not know much about, but I know
Okay,
he's,
to protect his
a lot of
friend.
players really
Alright,
fear him as a FOP.
good.
Do not-
I just wanna see all over here again. Up smash.
SFOP, I do not know much about, but
Good.
I know he's a lot of players really fear him as a FOP.
Nothing too big here, really. It was more. So Mojo got an up smash on Absentpage, trying to punish him, or he went for the back air, and the Fiction, he was aware of it. The Absentpage was under attack, so he tried to keep him off while Absentpage is about to get back, and he did good, pressuring him and then knock him off stage. So Absentpage could, could take the ledge, and now, because that was a little bit tricky, because SFOP, he didn't do too much. If you're watching here again,
When they're teaming together.
so he got back
You know anything about
here, tried to pressure them a little bit. He did miss Fiction, and now
SFOP, I do not know much about, but I know
he gets shied away. So this is really tricky though for SFOP to prevent the green team. So Absentpage has the ledge and Fiction is about to cover it. So it's kind of tricky. What SFOP could have done, he could have actually gone. No, down tilt would probably actually killed him at this point. He could have jabbed him actually, jabbed and then tried to run away. But it's also tricky since like it's your opponent's. Here is SFOP and his teammate Mojo is all the way over here. So it's like a wall that prevents it to get too close. But they kind of let themselves give SFOP an opportunity to save him. He should have gone for the jab, down tilt, shine. Yeah, pretty much all the moves except jab would have killed him. But it's also tricky. Like sometimes you have to consider if it's worth saving your teammate or not.
very much, so I don't really
Like,
know, but
I didn't. I mean, I'm gonna be totally a little bit candid.
Mistake.
I did not know that Uncle Mojo played teams like this. Actually,
yeah, I mean,
Ouch, okay.
did not know that Uncle Mojo.
So what they're trying to do here is try to force something. And it can be tricky, especially Yoshi's. One shine, they're dead. And especially at those percent. Because both of them have, 23 and 36, I mean. So what's happening really is that they try to force something. It says it's 2 versus 1, right? And Absentpage, he does the right decision to wait for Fiction to come back, take it easy. Being on the ledge is not a bad option if you're alone. But so they're trying to force something here. He shield, and it's the right call here since SFOP tried to F smash him. Unfortunately, he will F smash his own teammate, and he had 8%.
yeah,
So this is really tricky. Like this Fox is barely off stage here, or sorry, he's off screen. I mean, so this could be a shine game right here, but he decides to wait a little bit, and now SFOP respect and try to not interact over here. He should have tried to prevent this from happening, but all of this caused because of SFOP F smashed him here. He had 99%, so he would have died if he got F smashed, or at least being in a really bad position. But instead, he kind of killed his teammate there. So a little bit of miscommunication there.
yeah.
That's actually gonna
I feel like that's
cost.
the case.
Yeah. So shine, and then if a Fox shine, there will be another Fox trying to shine you. And this is a little bit the tricky part. Like once one Fox get the opportunity to shine spike, they will try to like keep doing it like over and over. So it's like one Fox and then another Fox and then the third one and the fourth one, and there will be a little bit more of a domino effect of the whole thing. So that's why it's really important if you're playing against Fox, as any character really, is to be careful with how you're going off stage, since shine is so strong regardless of what kind of percent. But fast fallers obviously will have an extremely rough time to get back after get shined, even Fox and NTSC.
A lot of old school
Okay.
I mean, I feel like
So you got the shine there.
a lot of old school players.
He was shined.
Ow.
So he still managed to get back, but SFOP seems to have messed up a little bit.
Man, a lot of
But
rejection. Yeah, if that,
a little bit
that
unfortunate.
shine had gone off.
Right
Okay.
here, like, yeah, I just,
Ooh,
I,
Off.
right
But,
here, like, yeah, I just,
that tech flop,
you
tech
know,
flop.
Man.
last year I feel like we saw the rise of like more static partners.
Yeah.
And that's really showing in like the amount of the median
Nice.
level of team play.
That's good.
A
Ooh,
lot.
Oh, for sure.
they're actually breaking up a lot of them. That's one up smash on 18,
Oh, for sure.
and then he started with 18, and then like 2.5 seconds later,
The median level of team play
yeah.
risen a lot.
Oh, for sure.
Fox is good at breaking up damage, so yeah, from
Yeah,
one
you
punish.
got that
Even though it
synergy
wasn't the
with,
biggest
kind of having
biggest
an
detail
idea of
in this
what your
analyze.
teammate is gonna do in a lot of situations.
Right now, it's just like,
What your teammate that synergy, you need to be able to kind of have an idea of what your teammate is going to do
Ouch.
in a lot of situations.
Yeah,
right now, it's just like,
this is rough. Yoshi is pretty rough stage overall. It really relies on having a good spacing, have a good understanding of what you're supposed to do and what your teammates are supposed to do. Because on this stage, it's like a very small stage with not that much space, and if you mess up somewhere, you might potentially not only take a lot of damage, but you might put your teammate in a bad position as well. So on this stage, it really relies that you and your teammate knows what your what your game plan is on this stage.
Yeah, that's
I think
Fiction
that-
and Absentpage are just running away with this.
yeah, Fiction.
So that's a little bit surprised that this was the
green team, Fiction and Absentpage.
the
yeah,
first
they're-
stage that they started playing on.
I feel like they're just been great on following up on straight hits and they've been finishing right here. Like
Back here,
Edge
nice.
guard. I think I want to say Fiction's FFF.
I believe so. That makes sense.
Ooh,
nice recovery
okay.
there.
Nice by SFOP, yeah, but I mean, still a lot of work to do here.
It's a super uphill battle. But
Honestly?
again, I know it's a age-old adage.
That's good, that's good.
Anything can happen when Fox.
It's also a little bit tricky. I just gonna have to point it out there. All right, so SFOP, he managed to live there. It was a little bit crazy stuff going on there, but he managed to get out there
Nice
safe.
recovery.
But this is the part where SFOP shouldn't really be
Clean edge guard.
the one on the front line, really.
Fiction's FFF.
I believe so.
He,
That makes
after
sense.
he got knocked off, like
Oh, nice recovery there.
he should have like trying to get him back to the other side behind Mojo, since Mojo has 0%. He obviously can die, but it's more, like way easier for the green team to kill the one with high percents, since obviously he will die faster now. So what I'm trying to say is basically Mojo should be the one on the front line when he has low percent, not the other way around.
By SFOP, yeah, but I mean,
He doesn't lose his stock this time, but you should just be you should be careful when you are the one with
Anything can
higher
happen
percent.
when Fox is on the screen.
yeah, especially four of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
When Fox is on the screen.
Yeah.
Also, the thing on this stage is so small, like very small. You don't have that much space. Now he had high percent. His last stock being in the central and having two invincible foxes running around. So this, he should have done what Mojo did, and Mojo, yeah, he should also have been the ledge. I think in this situation, both of them should have been like probably on the ledge and then trying to like run away from the green team. Honestly, especially the one with the highest percent. Two backer, yeah.
Okay.
End up in
That was a little bit what I talked about. That he should have been really careful with what he was doing.
Oh man. Wait,
Oh my God.
wow.
Shine.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, another thing with the edge guard point once again. So he there's no right and wrong really, but it's important that you and your teammate knows what's up, like who are covering what. So having like a conversation before a match, during a match, and even after the match, it's important to talk about who do what. So we got the situation here, 2 versus 1. You should be able to kill them. So he got the ledge here, and Absentpage got the ledge, and Fiction is up here. So, and Mojo is on his way back here. He's trying to be a little bit sneaky here, being closer ledge, but it seems like more he would haven't actually reached the stage. So this is a little bit of a miscommunication here between these two guys. I arguably would say the Fiction was the one that made the right call, and Absentpage should have trusted his teammate or not have done the backer at least. Miscommunication happens every now and then, especially during tournament. Is some pressure, but this was the first match, and I just think like it was just a miscommunication. That's all. But that could lead to 1 kill right here, and yeah, that was what I was talking about. Like, if you mess up, Shine, it's gonna take care of that right away. But
too much for green team, but they have to be a little bit careful. This is, I mean, again, this is doable, right? Like yeah, it's not impossible at all.
Yeah, 2 shines, and he could bring it back, but he's all have such a high percent. So
Shorted. Oh, too bad he got kicked.
Yeah,
that was sick.
That was a really good recovery, but yeah,
that was really, really sick.
But I'm thinking about what happened
green team, but they
here.
Okay.
So this is a little tricky part. Fiction should have known that Absentpage was in need. So even though Mojo would go for the edge guard, he should have.
At this point, it doesn't.
He should have been doing his action here faster.
Matters. Oh, wow, what a shine! Yeah. And
he should have, even though I don't blame him for not doing anything here, but he should have done something here. I feel, but it's also a tough call. Like.
This point it doesn't matter
But yeah,
too much for green team.
they managed to clutch it out. That's the most important part.
Oh wow! Really good recovery.
All right,
Yeah.
so that was the first match.
Too little, too late at that point.
It's really important to be careful around the ledge when you
I don't know. Like I feel like
are a fast faller specifically. Like even float is. Everyone should be careful against the Fox since he has a shine on low percent, can kill very early. But I feel in Fox deals, like double Fox against this double Fox, it's even more important to be careful, you know? So we'll see what they do here. But the red team has to be more careful because the green team has been better on protecting the ledge and taking care of like their stuff. They have been doing their stuff better than the red team, so we'll see what they're up to. Dreamland, biggest stage. Ooh, and he's gone. He's gone. That's what I'm talking about. So 1 shine, he got shined off stage here. We'll see if we can time it here. So, no, we heard. Okay, we only heard. Okay. So he got shined, got backered, and SFOP doing a great job over here, guys. So paying attention here. So they're starting out. Well, he got shined, and he got shined here. So while he has a good opportunity to kill him, SFOP did a great protecting Mojo. Protecting in the way of not letting Fiction to interrupt whatever's going on here. From 0, 1 shine, they're 1 stack ahead. Wonderful. That was a good play. Take care while the other one protecting. Like, so Mojo got the kill, or the kill, while SFOP protecting him from Fiction trying to interrupt them. So it was good stuff off of 1 stack lead. Because it's gonna be important to protect your teammates, and it happened very often that you have to do that. Oh, okay, that's a little bit.
They have had an amazing run to even make it to top 6.
Yeah, I mean, like
set. They have had an amazing run to even make it to top 6.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Okay.
yeah, no joke. I mean, like, Genesis, obviously, like, one of the largest tournaments.
So this is the situation I was talking about earlier. So here we go. So SFOP is the one being here trying to push them away, like making them having less and less space for every second, trying to force them to do something. If they would try to jump above him, anything, if he's missing an edge guard whatsoever, then Mojo, the guy who is over here, should be the one that clean up whatever he messed up. So in this situation, if Absentpage trying to roll his way back, that should be Mojo's job to protect. Even though SFOP tried to push them, trying to make them do something. So here we go, one backer over there. SFOP couldn't take it, so he had to take it. Because it's so important when you having one or both of them in this situation. Like Mojo over here is the guy in charge of whatever like gonna happen. He could increase the distance of like how much space everyone will have around this area, but he could also be the guy who pushes it, so it will be like super small spacing, like super small space between all of them. The guy on the ledge, sure, he's scary, but he can't really move around too much. Like he has his limitations. Even though invisibility Fox is kind of scary, not gonna lie. SFOP is doing his job, trying to push them, trying to force them to make something, and this is a situation where Mojo should have backed him.
Just to start out, and
Right.
there's a ton of teams that are just
Good.
today, like,
They got it.
and I think it was like
Nice.
Swedish and his
Trying to bracket damage. Good.
He like I don't know if they made it this far.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
Like it's just a lot of upsets here. Well, presumably
Up
upsets.
smash. Ooh, he should have upper there. He should have gone for the upper.
Upsets here. Well,
Up
presumably.
smash. Since he already short hopped. So in this situation, yeah, he should have done that, I feel. And that way, he would have been in tumble. He would have been a hit stun, and they could have been an opportunity to keep the combo, going, you know.
Upsets, like,
Right.
right here, they're taking the lead. The
Ooh, nice.
Mojo and SFOP.
Yeah.
So here we go again, trying to force something, trying to push them to do something. Absentpage is here. Now though, he is like he had to get past Fiction here. So this is where Fiction could potentially be shined here and actually get edge guarded.
They're doing
A little bit
Didn't
different
work
from
though.
game one.
He's protecting him. That was nice.
Okay.
They're like no more jank.
Nice.
Don't worry about it. They've been hitting their shines.
Yeah.
His SFOP
SFOP with a
tech
little bit
flops
speed there.
again.
He was already at high damage. Not the worst thing in the world, but still hurts.
Nice.
Okay.
Right here,
Nice
it's,
advantage.
this is like I feel like all the foxes are kind of just playing their own ones, and like. just
Yeah, I
having
agree
a
with
chance
Reno
to
here.
percent.
It feels like they're all doing a little bit of their own thing. It's not too much interaction. One of the few times is when there's edge guarding part. But the green team, for example, have been like Fiction over here, and Absentpage has been like all over here. And it could have been said likewise with the red team too. It hasn't been too much like team combos or like. It just overall, from what I've seen, it feels more like they have been doing their shit. But it might be changing, but we'll see.
They're sent someone, they'll like follow up.
Another tech club.
I have to be honest. I don't see any particular like deep planning between them. I don't see any particular like
Nice.
deep planning. between
This is
them.
what I'm talking about. You have to be careful around the ledge.
Oh no.
This has been.
That.
Oh my god, they were.
That was really sick by the green team here.
There's a lot of
Not sure if they have been practiced on it or. But regardless of what, it was sick.
oh my god.
That was a clean, like, they took care of that stock super fast. He was trying to pressure this guy. I honestly feel like it wasn't the best decision since something like this could happen it's important to know what's going on behind you as in front of you. So, especially when it's 2 versus 1 like this.
5 to
Oh no.
Yeah.
has
Rough.
taken a drastic
But also SFOP have taken
Yeah.
2
like the
SDs
30
pretty much.
seconds that-
Or here Abdodge
Yeah.
doing stupid shit.
I mean,
So he
it
haven't
seems
like
Fiction
died
is
earlier than he should
really
have.
ready for those kind of offstage situations to get the quick shines whenever.
Okay, now he screws up. All right.
They're immediately there. So I don't know. It's not working out for red team to play this offstage game.
Looks like
Good.
Absentpage, at least just now, had set up some more like passes, which I took note of.
Nice.
I
Keep
feel
the
like
pressure real
pass between-
wonderful.
uh,
Once again, I just want to point it out because having this edge guarding stuff is so important to clutch it out.
just now had
And it's also important to know what to do in those, like when it's like close corners. Who are doing what? Every team making up their own rules. This is more how I think it should have been. So, Absentpage trying to push them to force them to do something. Once again, he's trying. Mojo is trying to protect SFOP from these guys to not getting killed.
took note of. I
Grab,
feel like
trying to push them back. And sure, now he air dodged here, but Fiction is ready to do whatever. Whatever gets past Absentpage here, he will take care of it. Which it does with one backer.
the best
Really
way to
good.
kind of rack up that damage immediately, especially when one.
Yeah. No, it was a really good one. That was a better execution wise. It was cool to see.
Fiction, Absentpage.
But the red team, they have to be more careful and no more SDs whatsoever.
I don't really care about teams, but whatever. but then they do well together.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's really kind of funny to see because they're also not the most talkative people. Like especially Absentpage, they're both like look at the level of communication right now.
Stoned.
Mojo and
We'll see how they
SFOP
do
are
here.
talking it out.
There's no
Fiction and
encouragement.
Absentpage have not exchanged a word.
You know, at least when you're sitting next to your partner, they do something great. Oh, good stuff. You know, like
Yeah. From just the distance between the chairs.
they're
Alright, Pokemon Stadium.
maybe they
Overall, an okay stage, as long as it stays like this.
It certainly shows in the way they play.
You know, they kind of remind me of.
It's oh damn, another SDs. We should probably have an SD counter right here, Sam, because even though it might technically not always be SDs, it's like so many stuff like air dodge or anything stupid that makes them die too early. But
You know, they
alright.
kind of remind me of.
One important thing though, when it's like 4 Foxes, and Fox is so good at breaking up damage, but he's also good at breaking up damage on his, like against himself in Deados, it's important to not let your teammate be comboing. So for example,
It certainly shows in the way
it's
they play.
important here that Fiction, he goes for edge guarding here, and he dies a little bit too early here. But SFOP, he gets here, he's breaking up damage, and you can't really not have it. If you don't get the stock, like if Fiction would have got the stock, it wouldn't have been like worth. But it's more pointing out that be careful with what's going on with your teammate on the other side, because you don't want to let your teammate go from like 0 to 85-90% in a blink of an eye.
Leffen and Ice were teaming regularly.
Right.
They like Leffen and Ice just kind of like were those 2 Foxes that kind of did their own thing. They didn't really like do too many super team.
Shout out
focus.
to Leffen and Ice.
Until like later on after do too many super team.
Um,
Kind of, like,
good.
Were those 2 Foxes that kind of did their own thing. They didn't really like do
Back.
too many.
Yeah, that was a nice
kind of,
one.
like,
I liked
were
it.
those 2 Foxes
He
that kind of did their own
recognized
thing. Like,
the angle one here. So he didn't do anything, he just like re-grabbed the ledge, and yeah, that was just good overall.
until like later on after like their I guess their
They really don't do anything like grab and let the other one up smash. They don't really do that at all. Sure, Fox can start comboing on his own, but even like those simple things such as like one of them grab and the other one will run and up smash. It's like up smash is so strong, so even at 0, it's like up smash and let the other one maybe up smash, or you know, it hasn't really been any of those stuff going on really. They have been doing some stuff when it's like 2 versus 1, when it's like up throw, and then backer a little bit, but never really anything of that sort when it's been like all of them at the same time.
Kind of sort of developing standard
Nice.
things to do. Right.
Good. SFOP taking care. Do not let them edge cutting Mojo.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely how I think Fiction and Absentpage started, at least. But we're definitely starting to see some semblance of team synergy.
20.
We're definitely
It was yeah.
some
That-
semblance of team synergy between them. Even though it's a lot of it is still just they're both so good individually.
Right there, that was a great by Fiction, noticing that.
Good. I like that by Fiction here. So what's happening here is that Fiction is trying to edge guard this guy, while SFOP over here have got Absentpage with an up throw. Fiction keeps edge guarding. He go for the upper here. So what Fiction does is, instead of waiting for Mojo to make like a decision of like either go for the up B or illusion, so instead of waiting for him to come to him, so he's in this during this time he's waiting. He's going here. Yeah, he does a nair over here to prevent Absentpage from dying, because he would pretty much have died over here if it wasn't for Fiction helping me out. A good nair. So here he goes for edge guard again. So it was a nice moment here of Fiction. Backer, getting off stage, another backer, nair, going back, because now he went for the up B. So what he should do here is Fiction should have do anything to get the ledge, and Absentpage here, he should be there to try to cover in case a Mojo would go up on stage. Even though SFOP is there, I feel like he would have time to fall down with a backer and he would have been dead. Mojo would have been dead.
He was kind of in trouble, came over and just really
But he got the ledge. Yeah, alright. So it didn't really work out. But that's what I think should have been their priority. Well,
that pressure while
it's not always easy. It's easy for me to say what's right and wrong now afterwards, but in the moment, yeah, you know, it's hard. But we keep going.
Okay.
Keep going with
Yeah,
this
this
video.
one's not going bad for green team, or for red team rather. Oh, man.
domino.
Alright, the domino effect, what I said about shine, yeah, you can see this, but with up smashes instead.
Man.
Domino effect.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they said domino effect as well.
Right there.
Alright,
Man. It's not going bad for green team.
it's just funny. Up smash,
Red team.
up smash.
Oh, man.
Domino effect.
Satisfaction.
Chain reaction right
Alright,
there.
but that's the thing, like once you get a read in neutral, and like he got it with the up smash here, and then the other one up smash instant. His teammate got hit by him, you know, you could see it. It's just a little bit funny.
Not going bad for green team, or for red team rather. Oh, man.
Domino effect.
Yeah.
Important to not be the one to getting hit in the first place.
Like kind of satisfying.
If anything like that's gonna
They
happen.
all hit too. That's right.
It's, I mean, that's how team's supposed to go.
Good.
That's satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
That they all hit.
So, SFOP being here, this is a little bit with the edge guarding part, but like, we'll see. This is like, he will pressure them,
Dude, that's
and I think SFOP, he would have been a little bit closer here. Because, oh well, now I know for a fact he will go for the back throw. Partly I see this, but I rewinded obviously, so I knew it was about to come. So what he should have done, he should have come here with an up smash. So since they didn't have too much space, they were forced to like trying to jump above them, roll, or anything. So when these kind of stuff happens,
like kind of satisfying to watch.
when you have both of them like here, both of them around here, I think most of the time you could probably go for the grab here, since it will be like people shielding, or because they don't really want to attack, because they don't want to throw out the move that will risk of hitting their opponent. So they will try to do. I think one suggestion could be that one of them went to the ledge and then trying to like ledge stash and trying to like force something, like pushing the wall back. They could have a maybe jump over, but shielding seems to be a very common thing from my experience. And yeah, now he happens to shield, so SFOP should have been prepared with an up smash or anything. He should have expected that whatever happens here, Mojo is gonna send something back to him. That's what I'm trying to say here.
I mean, that's how team's supposed to go. I like
the
it.
optimal punish.
Right.
There we go again.
That's how team's supposed to go.
I just want to point it out because it's important. Like now, Fiction is over there, and he's staring on whatever happens here. But he started moving around a little bit. He's getting closer. So I will not blame him too much though. But once again, it's easy to say when you analyze this. But he's here now. What happened with that thing I talked about with edge guarding stuff? They rolled, and whenever someone is trying to roll from the first guy, the second guy here should always be the one that respond with up smash and grab with something. And he actually went for the up smash here, so it was a good call, just a little bit too late, but Fiction did the right thing here, I think. Just a little bit too late. Up smash, up smash. That was good. That was actually good. I want to point it out for the green team here too. So you get an up smash there, got another up smash, and Absentpage. Not sure if he was trying to jab reset this guy over here, but if not, or they actually had, because sometimes your decision can look to be a decision you were trying to make. So for example, he could have gone for, because another thing here, even though it's not relevant to what's really going on over here, he was trying to shine, and from my experience, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to shine and then tried to jab reset this guy. But since he got reversed, his jab though, even though he would get the jab reset, it would have been a good to do it now anyway. Since, alright, either he jab reset, it didn't happen now, but then he tries to do it here on SFOP. A little bit too early, and Fiction was ready, because in that situation as well, when someone is laying on the ground like that, you have to know as a team, like who covers what. So Fiction, he covers whatever happens over here, or like if he's gonna roll there, Absentpage take care of if he's rolled there. So it's more like who do the one in the middle. So he rolls away. He already went there to try to cover it, and since the opponent, or one of the opponents, aka Mojo in this situation, was over here, so it's kind of, I think Fiction should have gone for it. Now he rolled, he reacted to it, he was a little bit late, and went for the up smash in the wrong direction. It's just a sequence as well. It's like those things are important to do, like in a team as well. So go over there, like fast, like in a really fast pace, trying to help out your teammate to rack up something like damage. Maybe do like anything to put their opponents in a bad position, you know? Like, you don't have to stand there and wait for team combo to happen. You're like, one opportunity happens, he saw that, he was trying, and then he went back to doing his shit, you know? I just want to point it out.
Going for heavy damage quickly.
Right there the shine, maybe like Fiction didn't have enough time to react to like do an up tilt or
Nice. Holding the ledge. So this is another edge guard situation. I'm going over this edge guard stuff because I know it's important. I see it a lot when teams mess it up, and I'm sure like nerves and stuff will have a big part of it. But I just want to point it out as well that in this situation here, Fiction should be a little bit more aggressive here. Okay, so we got SFOP here. He's go for the up B. He can't do anything, then pray that he will get back pretty much. Absentpage is on the ledge, so what he has to do is keep holding it and be careful to not accidentally get shined. But Mojo here, he has to, well, prevent SFOP by getting edge guard. But Fiction knows that, so if anything, he should be more aggressive to like to make Mojo go away by either hitting him, because Mojo's decision is either trying to force Absentpage away from the ledge or trying to maybe jab SFOP. So trying to like go for the save or trying to like force Absentpage off the ledge. Either one of them, obviously if you force them away, it could be technically a save. But if he's gonna wait for nothing, that Fiction could go and backstab him pretty much. Because what he has to do here, I think, is that he will try to, you know, try to be more aggressive and try to attack Mojo here.
Yeah.
So he went for the drills, trying to force him off. Not a bad decision. But since he did a get-up attack in the right timing, so it was a little bit too late. So
Makes sense.
Actually, to like do an up tilt or up smash.
Yeah, so we just opted for the quickest option. Yeah, makes sense. Oh,
This is too low. Okay, this is gonna keep it close. Right here, red team's gonna need to. I would say like focus on bringing one fox down. Like, whoever has been giving them the most trouble, I would say just
nice.
Whoever has been giving them the most.
A lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah. Oh,
Once again, this is a little bit what I feel like. Nothing. It's not like they're going for anything really, like going together and doing like team combos. It's not all about team combos necessarily, but when they had this opportunity here, they are in the middle, and these two are like on the left and on the right side of this team. They could, I think they could definitely do something like breaking up more damage, but oh well. But it was a good kill here,
wow,
an early kill.
Nice from Mojo right there.
That was a quick turn of events.
Yeah. Okay, SFOP gets the up to over it. Yeah. Okay.
Quick turn of events.
Yeah.
Yeah,
SFOP gets the up to over it.
a little bit rough.
And so red team now has the 2v1 in their favor.
Absentpage. I don't know how much.
Once again,
People, I mean, he's super
do not
so
Mojo. No. This is like 2 versus 1 is it shouldn't be. Obviously, it's possible to bring it back, and Fox is probably the best character to do it with, since like what Mojo does is that he shield, and if he's holding shield, the only way for Absentpage to get to him is either going for the grab, which most character has to do, or trying to just like constantly spam, like throw out moves to like shield poke or whatever are your idea. But 2 versus 1, like if someone's trying to shield pressure your teammate's shield, then the other guy should be there to try to hit you. Like hit the opponent, right? So 2 versus 1 is really tricky, and also in this situation, Mojo should not be on the front line since he has the higher percent. Sometimes it can be worth that your teammate have a chance to take the stock in case he dies first, but again, a lot of these things is more like how I think. It's not a law by any means, but I think the one with the higher percent, so Mojo in this case, he should be behind SFOP, and if Fiction gets close to him, he should be very careful Do not try to being the one initiate anything.
Switch targets and make sure like kind of weave in between and know.
And now Mojo goes in again. Bad call.
Yeah, exactly.
To keep it safe.
That's the entire game of 1v2, and he gets that kill.
And
This is
yeah.
looking doable right here. At like one up smash, I think.
So now they turn since Mojo died, he coming in with his last stock. So SFOP is the one that are supposed to be very defensive, shouldn't be the one that goes in. But they shouldn't be trying to find around the ledge either, because that's the best position for Fiction, Absentpage, I mean, to be. Like, if they would find on the ledge, you can obviously shine game, and that's not what they want to do. So keep it on the central stage. Be careful with how they're
I think
approaching.
If he gets that kill on SFOP, he's got a very
But it's also too low.
okay, option with the down smash.
That'll
do
work.
it, yeah.
But they managed to bring it back.
Already done.
Yeah, like in another.
This is important.
Timeline, if,
Important to think about the position and stuff in teams, because that matters a
They get
lot.
into some sort of jank right in the little.
But they managed to clutch it back.
It could have been totally doable.
Could have been that, yeah.
So
With Quad Fox, you know, they literally can go anywhere. I think.
Yeah, the stage counter pick is not super important.
I think like where they went. They went.
yeah, Sheelan said
They
that
went.
stages doesn't matter too much. It's dittos, so obviously it's not like you're gonna benefit anything more. So it's gonna be all about personal preference with like what kind of stages they prefer. So they've been playing Yoshi's Dreamland and Pokemon.
Get the game plan going.
So we'll see what their strats
Oh,
are now.
There's communicators. Two-way
Wow,
communication. They've ascended.
Actually, alright, so we got
All right, so FT.
They've ascended.
Once again, I mentioned it earlier during this video that do not leave your boy alone, and especially when they can get chin grabbed like this. Because if they get chin grabbed, it can be very obvious what your opponent is trying to do. Like, if someone get wobbled, then the other one will try to save his teammate, and that might be very obvious. So like obvious for him to try to get there to stop Icy from wobbling, for example. So now they have shin grab, and Fox is already good at breaking him damage. So if anything, they don't have to be like right next to each other. That's not really what I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is do not be too far away. You should be close though still. Because Shin grabs and Fox, he's good at breaking up damage again, so yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good.
That was nice from Absentpage. Good conversion off the up air.
Yeah, this is a little bit tricky. Yeah.
Mojo just goes for it.
Yeah, Mojo's got these shines.
That was good by
Ooh.
Fiction. Not opting to actually.
It was a little bit unfortunate there. So he's holding the ledge. He's holding the ledge here, Mojo SFOP. He should have been trying to get there earlier, but then again, Fiction, like
Oh, Mojo just goes for it.
that he gets just back in here, so it's hard to fight against Fiction at the moment. But it was the right call. You can see that he's trying to go for Shinebacker. It was a little bit too late. But what he should have done, I know it's a lot of like, but it's so much like it's really important to know who does what or who do like. It's more important of who do what and like why they're doing it. So Mojo's holding a ledge, forcing to do something to like go in that angle or straight on the straight on stage. So, and he's doing the right thing, but what he should have done is that he should have shined and then went with back gear and then kept going in this direction. Why, you might ask? It says because if we going back a little bit here, so he gets off stage, he's up, he's here. So since SFOP is here, he can't go any closer, right? Without gaining hit, or this is where he shouldn't try to go for it most of the time. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that he should have been forced to like start DIing in this direction because SFOP is here. He should have shined and then went with backer, and SFOP should have done the same thing. The thing is, if he would have gone to the left here, then Fiction could actually, or I mean Absentpage here, too many foxes, but I think he should have liked this fox SFOP. He should have like looked what he was going for and then trying to like force him to get closer to the ledge, basically. So it's like trying to push your opponent more towards offstage, corner them, because they had really small like space here.
Oh, Mojo just goes for it.
Yeah, Mojo's got these shots.
So okay. So basically, they didn't have that much space at all. So he will, okay, so he will land about here. So they will have no space whatsoever to move around here. So I think, but again, I think that he should have like tried to push him more to the ledge and not giving up space like that.
That was good by Fiction, not opting to actually commit to a move. He just stood there. He had low percent, low percent. So he was able to sit there. And
nice. Good call out. Good call out.
Right. Might have been like kind of able to sit there and able to crouch cancel and shine anything that might have been like kind of putting pressure on him. Yeah. Really smart. Okay. Kind of
a tricky decision. Like when it will come those times where you have to make a decision. You either save your teammate or you kill your opponent, the one you're fighting, in fact. So we see Mojo, he's trying to make Absentpage go away with an up air. Well, he's cross cancels, so he doesn't really go anywhere. And SFOP, so we take this situation first. So he did the up air, Absentpage, cross cancel, nothing really happened. He's up beast and he's dead. Says he didn't like get knocked over or really went anywhere. So he was pretty much, it was over in that situation when now it's over for him pretty much at this point. So what SFOP should have done here is he believed that he could get Fiction here, or if not, like this is the time when he has to make a decision. Either go to save his teammate or trying to go for Fiction. Fiction now has 53%. It's not like low percent, it's like mid percent. So it's like a little bit what you consider is worth, but I think in this situation though, it's more important for SFOP to take care of Absentpage over here. Sure, they're in stock lead. He doesn't have to save it. Like he could have gone for Fiction, but I feel like if he didn't get anything in like within the first three, like he's up tilting, he's trying to go for the nair. Yeah, it obviously you will have to make a decision. One thing though, regardless if you choose to save your teammate or trying to kill your opponent, one thing for sure, you cannot hesitate and try to do both at the same time. Yeah, it's more like once you have committed to something, you are committed to it. So what he should have done is he should have gone and kept going for Fiction still. But he's trying to save his boy here. Or trying to backstab him. That could be a thing too. I don't think that he should have gone to save his teammate. And shine.
Oh, and he goes out for it and gets it.
But that situation though, like once again, it's a tricky one, but I think he should have saved him. Obviously, nothing happened, so he's trying to run and trying to take care. Like he's trying to kill Absentpage with a shine. What he could have done, he could have gone earlier with a down tilt, either hit Absentpage with the down tilt or Mojo. Regardless of who he would have hit with the down tilt, it would have been a good one.
And SFOP.
So back to backer,
Another back.
shrine.
And he goes out for it
Yeah.
and gets it.
Now that Armada's, do we still call that the Armada shine?
I think it's still for now.
For now.
For now. Someone
Good.
else could claim it. It's up for grabs.
We'll move it to the Switch.
Oh, it's up for grabs.
We'll move it to the Switch.
Oh,
SFOP.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Grabs.
We'll move it to the Switch.
He was a little bit too late, but
SFOP.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
SFOP is going ham right now. Okay.
That wait
Wow,
right
that
there
was
by
so
Mojo.
smart by Mojo.
that was actually really smart. So what's happening here, guys, is he up throws Fiction, and Absentpage is about to go for an up smash, since Mojo has started comboing him. He did an up throw, and Mojo made a big play by putting up a shield, because he assumed that Absentpage was going to up smash to try to attack him after Mojo attacked Fiction. But Mojo recognized the situation and went for a little bit more of a read. So an up smash. So Absentpage up smash his teammate, his shield. Like this will be a huge, like a huge moment in this match. Cause he's still in the up smash animation while Fiction got hit. And both of them can move around freely. So this is the opening. Now they're going in.
Okay.
That wait
Wow,
right
that
there
was
by
so
And he covered it, since like if they were trying to roll behind Mojo, SFOP was there ready to take care of it. We can't watch it again.
SFOP is going ham right now.
His shield, he assumed that he was gonna get up smash, which was correct. And this is the moment where now Mojo goes in full force. SFOP, he's taking care of whatever's trying to like roll behind Mojo, pretty much. So it was a good coverage here, and he's trying to be aggressive.
that wait
Wow,
right
that
there
was
by
so
Mojo.
smart by Mojo.
That-
Anything, one of the should die at this point. It was a good play by Mojo for sure. I think that's one of those things that really shows when someone is good at doubles. Like it's those small things that like tells if someone is like thinking one step ahead.
I love that.
That shield. Yeah, wait for the teammates to
Back
hit each
here,
other.
wonderful.
Finishes off the stock.
SFOP.
Oh,
What?
teammates to hit each other.
That was a
So
really
smart
good
by
one.
Mojo,
That was-
yeah.
I
He
love
went
that
for
shield.
backer while his edge guard, the other guy is still comboing. So it's really good. Remember all of this by one assumption that he would get up smashed. So he decided to shield, did not get up smashed. Up smash like while he held his shield, and all of a sudden they turned the table around. Or rather, they didn't really turn the table around, but they actually increased their lead a lot. And it was a big, it was a cool turnout for sure. But those things honestly happens also a lot. So paying attention to that in doubles too.
Yeah, wait for
So
the teammates to hit each other.
backer, nice.
Finishes off the stock.
So
SFOP.
what they should have done, they should have tried to like grab the ledge again and rolled. They should have done that honestly. You might be asking why, and I can tell you here. So alright.
That shield. Yeah, wait for this.
So Mojo back here as Absentpage. Good. He got the kill. SFOP trying to extend it. A weakener won't kill him. They both get back, and they have, let's see, they have 7 stocks for their 3 stocks. And Fiction is supposed to die here. Absentpage could have saved Fiction, but I think SFOP or Mojo should have gone back to ledge and then rolled. Like, even if they would have died, SFOP could have been the one. Because even if he would have get up smash, he would have died from it. And if he would have re-grabbed the ledge and rolled, there was Fiction he shouldn't have been able to get back. And then they would have 2 stocks against 7 stocks. So, yeah. It would have been better. And even, like I said, even though he would roll and Absentpage would have seen that and up smashed him, Mojo would have been there, got his back, and probably chain grabbed or something. He could have done anything. So this was a really big moment in this set, I think. Like a big play for sure.
Red team is playing amazing right now.
I love their recognition there, and like SFOP going off stage for that extra hit so that Mojo had time to recover. That was really, really smart. Seeing a little bit more synergy here going on.
Yeah, Team Texas showing that they're not out yet.
Taking so much damage already. All right. He got the kill. All right.
6-2, but again, we saw them
6-2. Huh? But they have high percent, so yeah, it's still 6-2 stocks, but yeah.
Just 2 stocks up. Fresh percents.
I would recommend them to like do not do anything stupid here. Do not go to ledges, like to ledge. Like if they're gonna do it, be smart about it. Do not overextend and let themselves, like, do not leave themselves vulnerable and getting shine spiked.
Going hard for the shine.
So both of them off stage. Mojo has the ledge. Absentpage up there. Well, they could. Mojo could, in this situation, hold the ledge and roll again. That way, Fiction would have died really early. SFOP as well, but then it would have been 3-1 stock. Could have been worth. I understand in the moment if he want SFOP to live though, like from Mojo point of view. But if someone is alone, like in 1 versus 2 situation, it's really hard to bring it back. But if both of them are still alive, like it's not impossible for the green team to make a comeback here. But I think it could be considered to roll and let both of them die, so it would be 3 against 1 stock.
Oh, that's it.
But
Fiction going hard for the shine.
Oh, that was.
Oh.
But he was scared about it though, to get shine spiked. So it was a clutch thing by Absentpage of shining SFOP, and now he's dead. SFOP, he's dead here. And he has 0. He has 0.
Oh, that was.
Also, another thing, guys, I'm just gonna say it here. If someone's trying to shine like SFOP, they will always jump. There might be a decision, either the air dodge or they just jump, you know? I think in this situation, you can maybe probably like shine, turn around, up B to grab the ledge to avoid what is gonna happen with him within like half of a second, but he went from 0 to 9% and he's died. This is what I'm talking about. Like in the Fox Dittos thing, like be careful on the ledge, for the love of God.
Genesis 6 right here. I love that. I love that combo.
Now be careful, red team, if you don't want to lose.
Yeah, so good.
Obviously single hit up tilt.
Or we're gonna green team clutch it out, because they have made it seems like they can bring it back though.
That was a zoo first.
It was no.
But this is gonna be a little bit scared though. I like the position though. Absentpage going back. He shouldn't be on the front line, like I said. If you are the one with a higher percent, you should not be the one trying to be on the front line and trying to do something. It's better for Fiction to be the one, since he had 79. And the same thing, well, both of them have like this thing kind of start like the same kind of a percent, right, for the red team. So for them, it doesn't apply as much. But since both of them had the last stock and Yeah, you don't want to die like the way the red team did in a few matches ago.
No, I heard it was a silent wolf.
Oh no.
Well, Zoo doesn't
Oh my
That's so
Wait a-
bad.
Oh, well,
That was a Zoo first.
it was.
So that's the thing. It was trying to go for something. If anything, if it really wanted to go for it, he should have gone for a weak nair. If it really wanted to do it, I think whatever after the dash attack.
That's the Dewey. That's why you love
I think if I would have been in this situation,
That was a Zoo first.
I should have tried to be more aggressive in fiction, because you don't want to be in the middle between your opponent. And fiction was on the front line, but trying to like make Absentpage
It was no. I
to-
heard it was a silent wolf.
I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that it was a stupid of him to go
Oh
for
my
it.
god.
Because not only did he die,
Well,
because you can see in this situation, fiction covers. Absentpage has a good opportunity to kill him, which he will do, and SFOP with kind of high percent equal to fiction here, he will have a hard time to get past him and trying to save him. Like, he's not going to be able to save him.
does it with
Oh
Falco
my
and
god. It's
Shine.
just like
Wow.
And now, when he put himself there, he's sort of trying to, but what he only did was that he put himself in a bad position instead. So now he might risk to die now. Since Mojo died.
Silent wolf. Oh, well.
Also, by the way, another thing, if you can't come back, like,
oh my god.
he won't get back. Like, even if Absentpage would have left the ledge, he would have made it back to the ledge. So he should have died instantly. Like, if you know for the fact that you can't be saved whatsoever, sometimes it might be just worth to fast fall or DI like to the other side and not try, because those extra seconds could actually get his teammate killed here.
Again, green team could still win this.
This is
Ooh, risky, but he got it.
my mind right now. How is it?
So SFOP, he has to be careful here. If anything, Mojo could be a little bit more aggressive. Still, should be careful since like shin grabs and stuff.
Can't seal the deal.
Yeah, man.
Red team.
Okay.
Okay, they got.
Nice. Fiction's trying to prevent them from getting in and edge guarding Absentpage. That's ooh.
Green on the ropes. Oh, you got that roll in. No, like attack.
SFOP, why are you so aggressive? No.
Pop a little bit.
Okay, backer.
Mojo's really being more aggressive right here. He has less.
They should definitely go for up there more. Like, Fox is really good at killing upwards.
It's a fresh stock.
The best one to do so, but yeah, he should have done upper.
Okay,
I felt.
Trying to take the edge, but he won't in time.
And it's a fresh stock. Like
Gets that back.
So SFOP should go there. Yeah, or he was going to, but Fiction stopped him from doing it, which was great.
The edge, but he won't in time.
But this is scary. A backer.
coverage there.
So this is also tricky. Even though sometimes, depending on the situation, like this, in these scenarios, it's like good for the green team to be in the middle. Sometimes it's better to be like on a different side. But in this situation right here, it's gonna be tricky for Mojo to get in.
Take the stock.
That's it.
Oh, Fiction,
Oh,
no.
spaghettis! Gets off the edge early.
Really spaghetti, indeed. Yep, you said it, Reno.
What a
Almost a team
DI!
kill. Almost a team
What a
kill.
DI! Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
What's that kill for- Oh,
Oh,
what a
almost
But the green team did a sick job about to bring it back.
kill. Almost a team
What a
kill.
DI! Oh my god, everyone's at kill percent! What is going on?
Fiction just throwing that noodle of a nair, just covering everything.
Oh my goodness.
The noodle
Okay.
nairs are out.
Just to trying to get any attacks,
They're
like
coming out.
any damage. The weakest one is also good. For.
Oh my god,
Oh,
okay,
it
good.
leaves it.
Good
Okay.
wait.
Okay.
What did you do
Just
here?
covering everything.
Oh my goodness.
The noodle nairs are out. The noodle nairs are out.
They're coming out.
Oh no. Damn, alright. That weak nair will...
That's okay.
That's it.
Oh, and he finally
Red
gets
team
him.
only took.
The green team made a lot of good decisions. The red team did a really good stuff at the beginning, but they started shaking.
Wow.
They shaked it like it was. They had a hard time to clutch it out.
Even though
They had their chances, but
at the very end, 'cause
they had to be better at
throwing out wet
doing.
noodles at each other.
Like they had to be better at killing.
Because they knew
Like,
they knew
getting the
how
kills.
close they should have been.
They can't allow stuff like that happening.
Suddenly it was that close.
It's really funny because like I like to call it the fox syndrome. Like when it gets really down close to it, foxes just start throwing out like the weakest aerials. No matter how their
Full
intent
hop
is,
nair.
the full hop nair comes out, full hop back air on shield, the no punish on shield. There's no more shine.
Alright, so Battlefield will
It's
be
just like-
less. So they never played on. Well, it doesn't really matter. They started on Yoshi. Well, they have been playing on all stages now. So, cool to see. Alright.
full on, and it.
So this is gonna determine whoever.
Mojo already cooking. Oh man.
That was good though. That was good.
Yeah.
This is like really the first time where they've actually done more like a teams like team synergy, team combo stuff.
Full on, and it. That,
Yeah.
Really good there. So here he could have gone for an upper again to like trying to send him up. So Mojo could have upper them again to kill one of them, like on the top. But if he wanted to go for the save, backer could have been. But yeah, all right. So he didn't get any of them. Rip.
Mojo
All right,
already-
but it was a good start. Good start.
Okay. Man, yeah, all four of these guys just go in. They're just,
fiction, rinse and repeat.
Was that a phantom hit?
they're just,
Fiction.
Nah.
Rinse and repeat.
okay.
He had 77, right?
Fiction.
Yeah, he just missed.
Okay, and smart by him, he didn't even go on the edge. He's like, you're dead. You're not going to live there.
Right there, I think Mojo needed to come on over. Either like commit to finishing whoever he was edge guarding or saving SFOP, but like he just kind of stuck around center stage
Good.
there.
Trying to pressure in.
Oh,
SFOP!
with the double shot and the
That was-
follow-up edge guard.
SFOPy right
Oh
there.
my
Like,
goodness.
What's that
that
lead?
jab into I
Cool.
was like, oh,
Sick.
that was hit him.
All right.
That shine was nasty.
That was super good. And he finished the edge guard. Amazing from SFOP.
That's scary. I think like that part of the mental game is like, okay, I never want to go off stage for a
Shit.
second.
Right. No, this is crazy. The first two games, it seemed like Absentpage and Victor were just running away with it. Now, it's literally anyone's game. Red team even looking like they have the momentum.
Up throw, up throw.
Okay.
Oh, good coverage there by Absentpage.
Good. Doing the right thing. Nice.
What a shot.
You have to always be careful. Like, I know that he was trying to, like, cover the ledge so Mojo wouldn't get back, but it's so easy to get backstab like this. To getting hit by someone. And Shine, it's so brutal. Like, you really have to be careful.
Oh, mistake jump.
What a shine.
23
Great
as
recognition
well.
there.
Yeah.
My
and
backer,
Mojo
and then-
on the ledge. Make sure he gets the edge guard. Great
Okay.
stuff.
They keep holding the
They
lead.
have a tiny lead. Right here, like, green team's gonna want to. Oh my god, the
Wow.
double up smash! I love those. I love
And
them.
it
it cleans.
clanks,
Yeah.
so you get out of the animation sooner.
Yep.
You can act faster. That's crazy.
It feels like the red team has stepped it up by not doing too many stupid decisions, like around the ledge. Because, well, they also took some, like, SD stuff, like air dodge off stage, and stuff like that, earlier this set. But they seem to, like, bring it back, so it's never over until it's over, people.
Oh
That's
man.
off stage.
SFOP, great recovery
Good pressure
right there.
by Mojo to force Green Fox off. Oh,
Barely gets that.
Never
Wonder if
mind,
he just,
never
like,
mind.
did
SFOP, great recovery.
Yeah, I agree with Reno right here. So what's happened? Even though Fiction can't do anything about this guy, it was not worth to go for a backer and then like instantly go for like up B or anything. Absentpage should be closer though, and not run away like that. He doesn't want to get hit because he knew he can't do anything about Mojo at the moment. But well, it doesn't matter too much really. The thing is, Fiction do great that he holds the ledge. He knows that if he's trying to do something, he might die for it. It's not worth with the percentage here. So what he does is he rolls. He see that Mojo is trying to prevent him from edge guarding him. So what he does is he back off, roll, and just play it cool. It's not worth to go for like dying on low percent while their opponent's at high percent. Ouch.
I wonder if he had just like did the full length one, if he maybe would have stuck it.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you do a short one,
Never mind.
You get there sooner,
yeah.
so yeah.
And then the special fall happens earlier.
Right. Okay.
Oh man. Shield dropper.
All right. That's another thing that teams can consider to talk about as well. Okay, we can see that he starts shielding here, right? And Mojo coming in with a weakener. So what's happening is that Absentpage is holding the shield, and what he should have done, I think, what should have been done by the green team is that Fiction was trying to go in with a backer, but Absentpage went for a shield drop. A little bit of a miscommunication. One of them is still good. Like, both of them had a good idea, but both of them, like, both ideas together as one is a bad idea. Like, they both had a good ideas, but I had to choose one of them, right? And stuff like this can happen, obviously, during tournament sets, but it's like unnecessary stuff.
The special fall happens earlier.
Right.
Either Absentpage, go for the shield drop, or Fiction are attacking them both. So even though Absentpage keep holding the shield, he won't get hit since he's holding the shield, right? And Mojo would have gotten hit by Fiction. But a little bit of miscommunication makes, well, makes them hit each other.
Yeah,
Or makes Absentpage hit Fiction.
right now. If SFOP can keep this stock, this is still very doable.
Again,
Be so careful right now. If
I think Absentpage, he really paying attention. Last time, he had a guy off stage, he was trying to cover the ledge, and his opponents behind him shine spiked him last time. So I think he really tried to be careful here. If anything, it's good that he goes for the backer here, trying to not do anything crazy.
That was a good. I mean, that was a good.
But now they are down. The red team is down with 2 stocks. It could still turn around.
What?
It's not over until it's over, people.
Hit away from
1.
stocks here. We get this over.
And the backer. Alright. So the green team. So I think this is what they should do here. So the red team here is that SFOP is supposed to be the one on the front line trying to like find an opening, and whenever he finds something, trying to send it back to Mojo, who has 81% here. So Mojo should be a little bit more defensive. SFOP should try to be a little bit aggressive, find something to send it back to Mojo. And the green team here, they don't really want to be close to the ledge, and they should know that Mojo should be a little bit more defensive. So they can go for a little bit more 2 versus 1 situation. Like if they're both being aggressive on SFOP, they kind of force Mojo to go in. So it's a little bit tricky. It's like, do not go to the ledge again, because they're not really gonna gain anything from doing that. They will have so much more risk than, like, it's too big of a risk.
But that's like a common, like, you'll see QFAT do that all the time.
Right,
like,
where you kind of stack your invincibility. One person goes first, and then the next person goes.
Yep, that's that.
Backer.
Manage resource management.
Right.
There we go.
Where you kind of stack your invincibility. One person goes first, and person goes.
So Mojo being a little bit defensive, like it should. This is a little bit tricky part, because they don't have to wait for Mojo, really. They kind of force him to do something right away. Because if this is a 2 versus 1 situation, and there is a team that is good at team comboing or racking up damage fast, then this guy, SFOP, will be in trouble. But because they will force something right away. So Mojo is doing the illusion, and they can definitely rack up damage to him right now, especially now when he's like was laying on the ground. And now that's the tricky part.
This is still very doable for red team, but
like you could see that. So they came in on their last stock, both 0. He had 2%, so barely, like he has pretty much 0 him too. So this is a tricky part of like having one guy with high percent, because it's getting hard to not being in 2 versus 1 situations. Like it's gonna happen pretty much now.
you kind of stack your invincibility.
Or sorry, I mean now. I'm forgetting there's 10 seconds I rewind. But it's good. They have to be careful. But the green team doing great, racking up damage, like trying to play on stage. Shielding is good, like they have been doing. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Just throw back.
Wow, SFOP getting an up smash up air. Oh, and
Absentpage.
There goes
Okay.
Absentpage now.
There goes Fiction.
Oh, and
Just throw back.
wow, SFOP getting an up smash up
He
air.
gets Battlefield. Oh my god. 57. He has like everyone else was like 100 or more. And he gets Battlefield like that.
Oh, and
I can understand his expression to the left.
wow, SFOP getting an up
It's like he
smash
gets there, he's like fine, nothing crazy, I take the ledge, just chill.
up air.
And then like what? The Battlefield ledge is so stupid sometimes. I'm feeling bad for him for that. So now they're putting. So now the table had totally turned around. So instead of having the green team in the lead with like some kind of a big margin, well, being in the lead at least, and now it's like red team are in the lead. Everyone has high percent here, but obviously 2 versus 1. As soon as Fiction does something, he could easily get hit by the other guy. He don't want to go for like a trade. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
Goes Absentpage now.
There goes Fiction.
And he dies. Wow.
Very unfortunately for the green team,
From SFOP.
it was.
Pop off.
God.
It wasn't like
The pop off.
it wasn't anything crazy.
Oh, and
Absentpage.
there goes Absentpage now.
There goes.
Oh, and
Throw back. Wow.
So it's like the red team could still bring it back,
SFOP getting an
but
up air. Oh, and
it wasn't like anything. They could still bring it back, even though Absentpage was had like 60%. But yeah, it sucks. Like the ending is a little bit
Absentpage.
disappointing, I guess.
now.
There goes
The red team did though like a lot of good stuff. I feel like they just did a lot of good stuff overall. But this pretty much is gonna wrap it up here, guys, with the
From SFOP.
this analysis. So we were analyzing. This is a doubles match between Fiction and Absentpage against Mojo and SFOP during Genesis 6. It was double Fox against another double Fox, and I do hope that you liked it. This is my very first doubles analyze that I made now on my YouTube channel, and I hope you liked it. Hopefully I will be able to do more in the future. If you have any comments or so, I appreciate it. If you would if there was something you liked, or something that I think, or something that you think that I could point out more in the future about, maybe a different kind of matchup, whatever is in your on your mind. Leave a comment on the below, and see you next time, guys. Peace.